take great pleasure in welcoming all our esteemed dignitaries and distinguished guests. Now I call upon Dr. P.K. Ravindra.
The conference is sponsored by Karnataka Institute for Parliamentary Reforms, a newborn child of the Karnataka government which took its birth in the year 2005. The object being to bring about reform in law and parliamentary practices in state in order to bring change on many socio-legal issues. Seminars, conferences, workshops and research works are undertaken on many burning topics. Today's conference contemplates that the dimensions of human rights has always been the concern of humanity. The impact of globalization and liberalization has certainly benefited only marginal section of the society who have been constantly neglected, exploited, and live the life of misery and deprived of basic needs. It is right time to address these issues from global perspective, and the legal regime is required to tune up itself to respond to conditions of human rights in the changing scenario. With this background, this conference would like to address some of the fundamental issues of human rights, deliberate and arrive at consensus to make the stakeholders to be more proactive and vigilant in recognizing and enduring human rights commitments. The first areas of this conference are to understand human rights from the broader perspective, to highlight issues of concerns and areas of failure, to review the legal regime related to human rights jurisprudence, to find ways and means to improve the protection of human rights. SDM Law College and Center for Post Studies in Law is a pioneer institution in legal education of coastal Karnataka. So Kilpar selected SDM Law College to undertake some of the projects after looking into the achievements of the college, particularly in the academic field. As you all know, SDM Law College is sponsored and managed by Sri Dharmasthala Education Society registered Ujjain under the benevolent presidency of Padma Bhushan Dr. D. Virendra Hegde. Dharmasthala, a religious abode known for charity, SDM Law College has been enlisted as one of the top 10 law colleges, as well as one of the best private law colleges in the country, imparting quality legal education both to the undergraduate and postgraduate students. It is one of the first law colleges to be accredited by NAC with B++. To quote the words of Dr. N.L. Mitra, the former director of National Law School of India University, this is one of the very best institutions for legal education that have seen comparable easily with internationally reputed ones. This conference is encouraged and supported by the Karnataka Institute for Parliamentary Reforms and Dr. D. Virendra Hegde, who is amidst us today. Sri H.K. Patil, former leader of the opposition of Karnataka Legislative Council, an institution by himself. He will be arriving within 10 minutes, but I will be introducing him to you now. An institution by himself has agreed to deliver keynote address with utmost simplicity. As every one of you know that he has occupied prime positions in the government as a Minister of Water Resources of Karnataka government, Minister for Agriculture, and he was also a Minister for Law and Justice. As a founder of the Kilpar, he is totally involved in not only bringing about reforms in law and parliamentary practices in the state, but also he is totally committed to see that the benefit of law reaches the common man. We are happy that he will be arriving here today within 10 minutes. I am immensely pleased with the polite approach of Honorable Justice N.K. Patil, Judge, High Court of Karnataka, who is the inaugurator of today's function. His career is of an outstanding example for youngsters because it is only through hard work that he could occupy this important position. He was born in 1954 in Reban on the banks of River Karanja and had his early education at Bidar. He was known for his leadership quality during his college days and an active NCC cadet. He earned his law degree from Renukacharya Law College, Bangalore, and served as a junior to Sri Shivraj Patil, former Justice of Supreme Court of India and very soon he could gain the confidence of a senior by handling variety of cases. He was standing counsel for BDA, Bangalore Development Authority, Bangalore University, VTU, etc. As a lawyer, he defended the interests of his clients aggressively, and more important is that he has the distinction of being the first person from the district of Bidar to adorn the bench. To you, sir, I extend a hearty welcome. Dear friends, the attempt to introduce Reverend Hegde ji to the society will be like talking about the sands in Sahara, because it is difficult not to be fascinated by the innumerable socio-religious activities conducted by him all over the country. We are proud to be guided by a visionary like him, and it is our endeavor to work hard for the causes which are dear to him. For the last 3 decades, thousands of people every day go to Dharmasthala, and Hegde ji's compassion wipes their tears and fears. Thousands of students every day groom themselves in the innumerable SGM institutions to create a new generation who are committed to moral values. Thousands of people light their lamps in their houses with gratitude and hope because of the help rendered by him in the form of rural development. Even the mighty government is awestruck by the overwhelming response of rural masses to the call of collective progress, which is a great silent Sattvic revolution of our times. Thousands of school children every day breathe health and happiness into their lives through aesthetic of yoga spread organizedly by Shantivana Trust. It is pertinent to mention here that Dharmasthala is known for 4 danas: Annadana, Vastradana, Vidyadana and Nyayadana. An outcome of Nyayadana is the establishment of SDM Law College and Center for Postgraduate Studies in Law. The institution has drawn inspiration from the blessings of Lord Manjunath Swami and the unstinted support of Dr. Hegde ji. Sir, to you I extend a red carpet welcome. At this juncture, I am proud to say that under the benevolent leadership of Dr. Hegde, we could invite Dr. Abdul Kalam, former President of India, to address our law students during his visit to Dharmasthala just a week back. His Excellency was highly impressed with the response of students, and students were all awestruck with the lecture of Dr. Abdul Kalam. Both staff and students are greatly indebted to Reverend Hegde ji for getting such a visionary to our law college. Today we have 2 important guests of honor, Mr. Vidyadhar Srihatti, Principal District and Session Judge, Mangalore, and Dr. P. Ishwar Bhatt, Vice Chancellor of Mysore University. I am proud to introduce Sri Vidyadhar Srihatti, who is humble to the core. South Canara is well known to him because he has worked as a judge in different capacities in Mangalore and Sollia. He was also a law secretary to Karnataka government, and before his posting to Mangalore as Principal District and Session Judge, he was an additional District and Session Judge in Dharwad. From the day he is posted to the Bangalore, he has closely associated with our law college, and he is extending his cooperation in our entire legal aid program. Grand welcome to you, sir. Professor P. Ishwar Bhatt, the Vice Chancellor of Mysore University, is a role model to all youngsters and for the legal fraternity itself. He is committed and a devoted teacher and known for soft-spoken words. He could achieve this status by sheer dint of merit and honesty. He is considered as a good friend, guide, and philosopher by his student community. He has authored many books, and the book on interrelation between fundamental rights, published by Oxford Publishers, is very much applauded by the legal fraternity. To you, sir, I extend a red carpet welcome. Sri Dakshinamurthy, the director of Kilpar, is the brain behind this program. Born in 1947 and a native of Bangalore Rural District, got his degree and postgraduate degree in law from Bangalore University. He was enrolled as an advocate in 1973 and was selected to the bench in 1978 and worked as a judge in South Canara, Tumkur, and Mandya districts. He has worked as additional draftsman and additional secretary to the government on par with the judicial cadre of district judges. He was also secretary to the government in the Department of Parliamentary Affairs and Legislation and the first director of Karnataka Institute for Parliamentary Reforms. He has played a key role in drafting policy and action plan for the law department and deeply involved in framing the new State Rent Act, State Religious and Charitable Endowment Act and rules, Work Act, Karnataka State Right to Information Act, etc. He is also a very good writer. Above all this, I am happy to say that he is a thorough gentleman, and my first interaction with him convinced me that he is a very good human being. To you, sir, I extend a hearty welcome. I extend a very warm welcome to all the presiding officers of Bangalore Court, President, Secretary, and members of all bar associations of South Canara who have been extending all their cooperation in all our constructive programs. I welcome with humility Sri Sitaram Shetty, Sri T.N. Pujari, and Sri P.P. Hegde, the members of the State Bar Council, and the Registrar of Kilpar, Sri Basaraj, and research officers of Kilpar. I extend a very warm welcome to all the management members, professors of Mangalore University, resource persons, delegates, staff members, and my brother principal of SDM College of Business Management, Dr. Devraj. With all humbleness, I extend a hearty welcome to all the press and media members for giving a wide coverage for all our constructive programs. I once again welcome every one of you wholeheartedly. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for introducing the guests. Now it's a pleasure to honor all the dignitaries on the stage. Now I call upon Dr. Devraj, Principal of SDM College of Business Management, to honor Sri N.K. Patil, Judge, High Court of Karnataka. N.K. Patil. I request Sri Dakshinamurthy, Director Kilpa, to honor Dr. D. Virendra Hegde. I request Dr. Devraj to hand over the memento to N.K. Patil as a matter of our love and respect. I request Dr. P.D. Sebastian, Dean Faculty of Law, Mangalore University, to honor Sri Vidyadhara C. Hatti.